Gotta put the time in, pimp and make it grind a little bigger.
Do it big.
You can never be a quitter.
Till the end, if it's win, lose, or draw. Go hard.
Make them hating bronze bitter.
Do it for the cause.
Gotta make your mind up, nigga.
Feeling like, off the leash.
Gotta be the pick, gotta let her.
Make them sick, pure venom.
You control everything like a dealer.
Do it big, never little. You a real go-getter.
Let me just keep it a buck. I was the king and I wore the crown, but that just wasn't enough. I put out so many hits, and niggas can't do it like this. The rest of these niggas were giving you fits. They had a limit and shit. I'm more consistent than most of these niggas. 60% of the niggas can't spit. 20% of these niggas be mumbling. 20% of them all on my dick. I be the truth when it comes to the wig. I'm taking my props, ain't no giving me shit. I'm watching them flop while they hate on the kids. Shit, you seen everything that I did. From right by the bricks all the way to the mid. Yeah. Remember the days I was trapping and shit. Yeah. And holding it down, and you nigga running your mouth. This is a homicide, put that little gun in your mouth. They say the youngest, they coming, I'm running them out. I'm the new king of the South. I held it down for my city. I put it down for my niggas, so they can take away what I did. The truth is they still playing my shit. Them niggas know that I held the city down. I held the city down, so they can't take away what I did. Them niggas know that I held the city down.
I done helped me sit it down, nigga. You owe me a crown, nigga. Been putting it down, nigga. I'm running the mile, nigga. You running your mouth, nigga. Been running the town, nigga. Throw in the town, nigga. Y'all rap for clout, nigga. Y'all gotta remember that I was the fast lips of the South, nigga. Still here, still is. Black and white rap flowing on me, nigga. I am thankful for every day, nigga. Just like a pilgrim. Nigga get peeled hill, nigga shed a lot of tears hill, nigga get killed hill. And I didn't sell my soul for a meal hill. I done seen a lot of niggas in the fucking industry get killed hill. Nigga think it better than me, but ain't got a deal hill. Kusha can't boss man, but still friends hill. Nigga don't understand the shit I had to sacrifice. And I ain't talking about Illuminati shit. Get it right, started from the bottom, now I'm here. Right, up and down highways and roads, in and out of motels with hoes. You think I toured overseas for show? I toured overseas, nigga, for shows. 27 projects later, still on go. That's how I got my name around the globe. If you really know me, then you know that I held it down for my city. For my city.
I put it down for my niggas, so they can take away what I did. The truth is they still playing my shit. Them niggas know that I held the city down. I held the city down, so they can't take away what I did. Them niggas know that I held the city down.
Mindset be full of traffic, bumper to bumper like 635 when it's active. Still I'm trying to puncture the structure that's lacking. Let's take a deep dive into this vortex that I collide with, that's full of mixed feelings just like a side chick. How? I don't know, but it sounded dope when I said it though. People that you know earn credits, like what's they credits go? Integrity credits and character credits. My circle full of 805 goals. Sheep could never come through the exit, I'm breaking fire codes. With no egress, let the sheep rest, they let that marinate. Yeah, let that marinate. Yeah, let that marinate. Look, now let me add another fabric to this palette. They cotton the day, stuck in my ways like I sat in one stage, stuck on an island. Different kind of motion, Out the way though, summertime kept it fuego. YJ the pragmatic, any track I ran to, I bagged at it. Rappers nowadays just something to fill my trash bag with. Light work, but that's some heavy jargon. Right now it's fair to say, run that back and let this thing marinate. Yeah, let that marinate.
We must pay homage to him.
Yeah, let that marinate. Yes, sir.
Yo. What's happening, bro?
Back in here, man. Back in here with another one. It's Tuesday, so you know what time it is.
Yes, sir. It is Big Business Podcast, man. If it ain't big business, we ain't talking about. You already know.
Yes,
And we got some things to talk about tonight. First, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Those who are in the bushes, you know, you come out the bushes now. We up here. We
good.
Yeah,
We good. You know, man. Hey,
yep.
I tell you one thing. I'm ready to go on this vacation. I've been working hard, and I think you got a B-day coming up. You gonna have you a little time.
Yeah,
little
man.
time.
So, and you know, crazy that we going on vacation around the same damn time, man. Ain't that some shit?
Right. Well, I think your birthday. I think my chick birthday is the same week as yours, maybe. I think
the 26th.
She's the 25th.
Yeah.
As you see her walk out with her natural black woman hair, which I love so much.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Afro going on. I like it.
Ain't nothing wrong with a natural woman.
Oh yeah. Definitely she gonna braid it before she definitely gonna have it braided before she leaves, just so she ain't gotta deal with it. But I respect it, you know.
There's nothing wrong with that, you know. You all now. The only thing she can braid is your beard.
I see Uno having a little beard convo. I wish I was up on it. We would have had a little beard discussion and shit. I seen him rubbing all this shit. I don't know nothing about nothing. My shit would probably be better if I actually took care of it, but I just really ain't cut my shit in like 10 years. So that
they actually do that. Like when they go to the barbershop, they get all the moisturizers and brush it out and make it real soft and shit.
Yeah,
I ain't got one, so you know, I just got this. You know, me and my pops. That's all we got.
That's all you need. That's all you need. My pop said, "Don't trust a man without no facial hair." You know.
Hell nah.
But yeah, man. We see we got to run this. We got to pay these bills real quick.
Yeah, man. So yeah, welcome to Big Business Podcast. This is episode 39. Let's get it.
One time, let me pop my shit, man. Big talk. They done got me pissed off. Yeah, we started down the bottle, ain't no pissed off. I ain't turned up in a minute, back to business, about to lift off. Bitch, I'm talking big talk. They done got me pissed off. Yeah, we started down the bottle, ain't no pissed off. I ain't turned up in a minute, back to business, about to lift off. Bitch, I'm talking big talk.
Yes, sir. Big talk, big business, all that, everything big around here. Before we jump into this conversation, it's gonna
What's going on?
Man, my girl up there, man. Goddamn 4-5. I mean, excuse me, Big 4. Flash up there performing, bro. Yeah.
Fly J.
Yeah, she done hit the hip hop award. That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, represent. I see New. What's good? New Tro in the building. Yeah, the hip hop wars going on and whatnot. And that kind of ties in what we're gonna be talking about. Maybe Wayne will perform at the Hip Hop Awards, and then he'll feel better about himself. Anyway, but
Don't do Wayne like that, man.
D Love, what's good? He'll feel disrespected performing at the Hip Hop Awards.
Bitch, my name Lil Wayne, bitch.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, over the past couple of months, I've really been thinking about this. When it comes to how we talk about this era, man, maybe I'm just leaning too much towards, maybe it's rubbing off on me, the new era of hip hop, and I'm bending or folding to what's going on. But man, it's been some good music that came out this year, man. And last year, it's been some new artists. We got Friday, who's he's a thunderstorm, I feel like, that has came into the game. We got people that have been doing some things. Joyner Lucas. We got, it's not all bad. And for the most part, I feel like it's not as bad as we make it seem up here on this show sometimes. So I kind of wanted to just chop that up for a second.
Well, and New probably gonna love to hear this type of conversation because, y'all done heard me. My favorite word is when it comes to hip hop today, is the same word that Bubba Dub used. Trash. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's crazy that, when we chopped this up a little bit prior to the show, I'm feeling the same kind of way, and it almost made me throw up in my goddamn mouth. But it's like certain music that I normally wouldn't listen to. I find myself listening to that shit, and I don't know why. I guess the fact it's like the old saying say, you can't beat them, join them, which we can't.
Don't say that. You can't beat them. Join in, bro. You heard that Glorilla intro. Let's cut the bullshit now. You heard that Glorilla intro that she just dropped. The intro to Glorilla last album was some heat.
It was, but it was some songs on there that wasn't.
True, very true.
And Glorilla is one of those artists that I didn't like when she first came out, and she's slowly growing on me. I think it's that funny ass accent she got. You know what I'm saying? And she's confident when she rap, even though she's not a great rapper at all.
Yeah.
But she's doing her thing, and I can't hate on that. But
she talk her shit like she's a lyricist, which kind of fucks with me sometimes because you not dope like that. You know how to make some club shit, some shit to bop through in the car and type shit. But no, the lyricist aspect, what was it? She had a spiritual type song. Beat was just crazy. I want that be the beat was crazy, and she came on there rapping off beat. And I was like,
yeah. And my cousin had posted on Facebook. She's like, Glorilla album is dope. I said, that's all right. Go back and listen to that song she got with Kirk Franklin. Because she sure wasn't on beat. So my cousin went back and listened to it. She said, God damn.
Yeah, it's how does that come out? You're off beat. You're not even on the beat. But we seen Blueface do this and shoot to the top. We've seen artists who can't hold a beat shoot to the top. These artists, and what you said something in the group chat, you said this is the new thing.
Yes.
It's almost like this is the trend now to rap off beat, to rap ahead of the beat. Because they're not rapping behind it, they're rapping in front of the beat.
Do you think it has anything to do with the type of beats being made? I feel like you should be able to rap on any beat and be on beat.
Facts.
But when you listen to the type of beats like Glorilla rap on, and now who pisses me off because she just done changed her whole style to that bullshit. Lotto's starting to do that shit. And then I shared a link with T-Rail. He's a singer, but now he's rapping all fucking beat. I'm like, this got to be a new trend. This is what they want to do.
I don't think it. Nah, to just the short answer, no. I don't think it's the beat because Glorilla beats. I've heard 3 6 Mafia beats that sound like Glorilla beats now. Like I feel like these trends come around when it comes to production. That's another topic. But D-Love say that's why we need you all to keep going because I can't with this. Not yes, indeed. And we shall continue. We shall continue. But yeah, I don't think it's the beat. I think it may allow them more freedom. Maybe because maybe if you rap off beat, it does allow you more freedom to say what and when you want to say whatever you want to say. Uh, Neutral say he gonna go listen. Yeah, go listen to. I bet New he gonna be like, man, that shit fire. That's some John Blade. That's some John Blade. Uh, I don't know what you up to, New, but I will drop the link because you know it ain't no dictatorship over here. But we is gonna talk about a lot of other things. But there you go, link, brother, if you want to hit that thing. But yeah, you
Go
said
ahead,
what?
go ahead.
But yeah, man, I don't know. It ain't been all bad, man. We got people like Friday, people like Rod Wave, where they're making it actually like when in the '90s, you couldn't have a rapper express how he really feels, like express feelings on a song. Like he would be called soft if he expressed his feelings about a chick, too much, or about life. Too talks about life too much, and now almost it's like that's like popular now. Like we heard Rich Homie Quan album, and to be honest, I'm gonna say this: rest in peace, Rich Homie Quan. But when I listen to that album, I feel like Rod Wave's influence. I feel like in the future, people are gonna see what Rod Wave did and understand his influence. And when you listen to Rich Homie Quan's production, when you listen to some of the things he was doing on there, I think there was some Rod Wave influence. I'm not gonna lie.
You really think that? Because Rich Homie was out before Rod Wave, and this was his style. Now, I haven't made it through
Well,
all 5 songs.
right.
Probably 20 in, maybe, if that. And what I hear on this album is what Rich Homie Quan been doing. Now, maybe some of the beats sound Rod Wave-ish, you know what I'm saying? But I think his style, that's who he is.
Yeah, and I thought about that because you're right. He always had a sing rap style, but the reason I say maybe there was a Rod Wave, just the environment of what hip hop is now allowed him to do more of what he liked to do anyway. I think that may be more of what went on because on this one he's really like trying to sing. Before I felt like he was kind of sing rapping, but on this one he's really like not. I don't give a fuck if I can't really hit that note. But he always been like that. But on this one, I feel like he was more free with it, and that was actually dope to hear. It was dope to hear. I wish he would have rapped more because when he raps more, the rasp in his voice comes out a lot more whenever he raps. So I love that essence of Rich Homie Quan a little more than when he's trying to sing and be smooth. I feel like that's the one thing that he had over Young Thug. When people used to make the comparison between Young Thug and Rich Homie Quan, I feel like, and I told you this even before Young Thug got locked up and before Rich Homie passed, I told you and Cruiser, I was like, hey, I like Rich Homie Quan better than Young Thug because just simply because of his voice. His voice, I can like. There's no way to confuse him because of that rasp in his voice.
That's Young Thug. That don't sound shit like Rich Homie.
I done heard Rich Homie sound similar to that.
Yeah, but I want to go back because you saying Rod Wave is really being influenced on this type of music, but can we go back to the light skinned nigga that nobody really cares for anymore and give him his props?
Who, Kurt Cobain?
No, nigga.
I'm just playing.
The one that goddamn D Love say is trash.
Oh, Drake. Well, maybe we can because Drake been talking about pain in his music. Like Rod Wave, he the pain man. Like you just pain. It's he gonna express how his pain he's been through, type of thing. So
yeah, Drake. He caters to the ladies in all of his fucking albums. Love, pain, all that. But when it comes to strictly pain, I mean, that's Rod Wave's lane. Right. I don't want to be in that fucking lane. I'd probably fucking kill my damn self, bro. Like, man, what the fuck am I so sad for?
Yeah. Yeah. And I feel the same way. I did listen to Rod Wave album and I got my review on that. So I'm not gonna go too deep into it. But
hold on. Let me ask you this. So you know what? If you're finna go, and I just say wife, that's just the thing I say. Finna go on vacation.
Yeah.
Y'all get ready and hit the bar, hit the club scene. You listen to Rod Wave while y'all getting dressed?
No. I ain't gonna lie. I be done cut on some old No Limit. I be done cut on some old No Limit. Something of that. I cut on something that bring back some nostalgia. I like to, if I got the choice, I'm gonna bring back someone to some nostalgia. She know what songs, when it come to that,
What up, Crucial? Boss man, hold on, let me look at my phone. I can't see that shit. You know it, and who he caters to, not I.
Hey, New say, I think she on beat, but I understand what y'all saying. Yeah, because that's the thing. Like Glorilla, she'll be on beat, but it be that like every bar she beat, like two of the words be off. Like I don't know, the engineer. I feel like she at the point where the engineer might have said something, and if she did, she might have been like, "Nah, that's how it's supposed to be." Type.
For real, like, it makes you wonder, like, when they promoted her, because she comes straight from the streets, working a 9 to 5. Somebody said, "Nah, rap just like that. That's gonna be the new shit," and she stuck with it. I mean, there's nobody else who rap like Glorilla at all. There's a lot of them that rap off beat, but like,
and the voice is another thing. We ain't even talk about the voice, but what I will say is most women it's been a lot of successful women in hip hop with deeper voices. We got some baritones out here rapping. We got some young MIA, young MA. That's her name. And that's something we've seen before. Even Foxy Brown had a deep voice, and that shit was still sexy to people. Like, I don't understand it because I don't really like a female with a deep voice. But when you rapping, it sound good on the track. I ain't gonna lie. It's a difference. Her shit hit different than Nicki Minaj. You hear Nicki and they and then you hear Glorilla. It's 7 p.m. Friday. Like, damn, is this Project Pat or is this Glorilla? Goddamn, shit.
Hey, for real, bro. Like, damn, you got a deep ass goddamn voice. Shit. But hey, whatever works for her, it got her motherfucking rich.
Oh yeah.
So, definitely. This is. We said this a while ago. This the year of the ladies. They doing their thing.
Oh yeah. Salute to Yo Gotti. Who didn't Yo Gotti sign her or something? Ain't she signed to CMG?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I seen the video. She signed her $1 million contract on the jet and all that shit. She had her homegirls all around. Look at they little ratchet ass boy. They about to get some money. That's why I feel like Yo Gotti, he need to stay right there, man. I feel like after this whole situation with Dolph, all I say is watch your words on songs, Yo Gotti. Don't Don't be a crash out. And I think he's smart enough now to not do that. But yeah, when it comes to
He ain't gonna say shit, man.
what?
He ain't gonna say shit, man.
Oh, I thought you said I ain't gonna say shit.
He ain't gonna say shit. Like, think about what happened. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So, especially after we looked at, the Young Dolph's case and what came out about it, which I think a lot of people put two and two together and figured that out in the first place. But to have it confirmed,
yeah.
And maybe you remember we asked how the hell he got back on stage so quick performing. Maybe he knew that was just karma. Maybe he knew that. I don't know.
Maybe so. But when it comes to, the shit he used to talk on the songs, I feel like he can't do that no more.
Mm-mm.
Well, he can if he won't. Like, we got Young and Ace running around here doing what the fuck he want to do. So I don't know. But a smart man would be like, man, look, I'm a boss, man. I got workers. I got Moneybag Yo, Glorilla, top of the chart. Like, so I don't know. He ain't got to do it, basically.
Yeah, he don't. I mean, he can just sit back and just be a boss, and just make money off his artists if he wanted to.
Yeah,
but
yeah, we got a lot to touch on tonight. That was the hip hop discussion segment.
Yeah. Hip Hop BET Awards is on. So if you want to put that in the background, like I got, it's on as well on BET. But don't leave here. Don't fucking leave here. But now since we on hip hop, man, I ran across this this post on Instagram, and I want to chop it up, man, because it blows my mind. We see a lot of entertainers, people like Tyrese, a lot of people who've been married in the game who got a divorce and had kids from this woman, the woman they was divorcing. Right. And we know that's when child support gets involved and all that shit. So I was scrolling through Instagram and I seen this damn post right here. And this is DJ Mustard. Him and his wife got a divorce. They finalized it. And this goddamn post is what threw me off. It says, hold on, let me take this down from off the bottom of the screen so I can see the shit. It says DJ Mustard scores a massive win in court, only paying $24,000 monthly in support. All right. Smartest motherfucker in the goddamn world, but I ain't the dumbest either. Can somebody tell me how in the fuck is that a win? They ain't been married that goddamn long. When you said they got married?
Yeah, before the show, I looked it up, and they've been married. 2020, they got married. They separated in 2022.
2 years. Now, if you want to add up the whole time that they're considered married, then yes, 4. But the judge is going to go by when y'all actually separated and when y'all separate ways until the divorce finalized. That's what they go by, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
So I know they say, you got to keep them living that life. She only lived that life for 2 fucking years. Now, they was dating longer than that, but they didn't get married to 2020. So that only go by the time that you was actually married. Somebody talk to me, please. Talk to me, please.
Yeah, and I see a question who say his net worth. I looked it up. It say 20 million. And he gets his thing on publishing. Like he's a producer. So, and really he is a good artist. Actually, I feel like from listening to his project was pretty dope. Actually, but yeah, 24,000. What's 24 times 12? How much is that a year? Like 175,000 a year or some shit. 175.
288,000.
Damn, I was a whole.
That's over $250,000 a year that she can just sit on her ass and make, bro.
Mind you, they got 3 kids. They do have 3 kids. I just want to add that in there. 3 kids together
So that's $8,000 per kid
per month.
per month.
But alimony doesn't just cover kids. Alimony covers lifestyle.
Right.
This is what we like. This is just as far as hold on. Let me just go back to the post because the post said this is a major win.
Yeah, hold on. Let me put it.
Major win for Mustard. I feel like it's a major win for massive win in court for her, and I feel like whenever she met him and they got married, that's the picture on the left, and then the picture on the right is her getting her massive win. Peace out of A-Town Down, walking away with the 24K, with the big 24K. He said he could be married for 2 days. The courts don't care. Well, the courts, you know what? Courts need some straightening, I feel like. But the thing about it, I don't feel like I don't feel sorry for Mustard. I think that's what it boils. Should I feel sorry for it? Like, should I feel like, oh man, that's a black man who, you know, they did him wrong? Why answer me that? Why I don't feel like that?
I think it really depends on why they got a divorce. Now, if he got caught cheating or some shit like that, then I can understand because you put that on yourself. But if it's just unreconcilable differences, y'all agreed to get a divorce. She shouldn't get shit, and except I guess for child support. No alimony, just child support.
Right.
That's how I see it. Like, I feel like if a woman get caught cheating, you know what I'm saying, they don't get shit. They shouldn't get shit, regardless how long they've been together.
I don't know if that's true or not. Like, if a dude files for divorce from a female and he's successful, I feel like alimony. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. If anybody does know, I really my Twitter fingers. I could probably Google the shit, but I don't feel like doing it. But I think he may get it still. Like, he may still have to pay because she still lived that lifestyle type of thing.
But even if he has the proof, documentation, whatever, evidence on phones that she was cheating, she shouldn't get shit.
Yeah. So you saying she shouldn't get shit if he or her cheated? She shouldn't get shit.
Now, if he cheated, yeah, she's gonna get paid because it's his fault.
Okay, yeah, you did say that.
She got caught cheating. If she got caught cheating and he filed for divorce with evidence, she shouldn't get shit. But of course, she's gonna get child support because she's gonna file for that anyway.
Right. The child support, I understand the child support. That's a different. This alimony type, you know, situation with just getting money because you was with him. That's different. But and at the same time, man, she was with him and he did do that. That's why it's like I feel like men in positions of power, man, look, don't do it. Like,
so he did get caught cheating?
Nah. I said, I mean, when I say he did do it, I mean he did marry her.
What the hell New said?
He said, damn, he says tax-free money isn't. I don't know if it's tax-free or not. I think it might be, though. I don't know. But yeah, that marriage thing, man, it's crazy. Especially if you got some money and you a man, that's the biggest, you know, like, man, all these dudes with all this money and you just no prenup, no nothing. Then you fuck around and ask for a prenup and now you the bad guy. But this is the fucking, you see what the fuck you seeing. That's why.
Hey, I had seen this story on Facebook where this man was married to this woman I believe for 15 years, and he really, I don't want to call him a bum, but she was the breadwinner, and she really carried this nigga throughout their whole marriage. They got a divorce. She had to pay him alimony, right? I want to say maybe a month or two after this motherfucker hit the lotto, bro. And
Damn.
200 and something million fucking dollars, bro.
Damn.
And now the woman, she went on the news and was like, I don't really want his money. I want him to take these motherfucking alimony goddamn payments away. And
Right.
I should.
Right. Yeah, they should. Like after that, that's an adjustment in your income, an influx of income where you went from having a woman that's a breadwinner to instant generational wealth. Yeah, there should be no yeah, you good now. You good. You got the lifestyle that she gave you and some more. So, and that's for both sides.
And you hit for that much money. Of course, you don't have to give her shit, but she took care of you for 15 years. Nigga, at least give her $1 million a year. Nigga, give her $15 million. Now you want for 200 and something $1 million, nigga? You can't give her 15 million.
Right.
I don't give a damn what the reason y'all got divorced, nigga. She looked like for you for 15 years, bro.
Yeah. Nah, yeah, that's that, and that goes to show to me that's kind of like the character of a man. Like I don't, yeah, I don't think I could bring myself that long to sit up and just not. That's a tough one. I know the kids and but I don't know, I ain't gonna speak on it too much. But my pride ain't set up like that. Let me just say that.
Nah, I feel you on that. I definitely feel you on that. But yeah, man. I guess when we bring out the more information about this situation with Mustard, because 3 kids and the alimony, which I think in certain states you have to be together for a certain amount of time. You can't just get alimony because you was married for a year. You know what I'm saying? I think in the state of Georgia, it might be 5 or 10 years that you have to be married to actually even get alimony. But the fact that he had 3 kids from him, I'm assuming that the alimony that she's getting, the child support is probably included in that as well.
Yeah.
That's just an educated guess. So if you really think about it, maybe it's really not that bad at all.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, for what he doing, what he got, the motion he got, it is what it is. It's life. You live and you learn type shit. D-Love say he should have had integrity and canceled them payments. Yeah, and she not talking about the Mustard in that situation. She's talking about the other situation. So yeah, I feel the same. New say 3 kids, bro. He was gonna pay regardless, and that's just because he got off great. Oh, and talking about Mustard.
Yeah, I agree. And now that we do the math with the kids and the alimony, I don't think that's bad because I think I heard some artists had to pay $13,000 a month for one fucking kid. You know what I'm saying? Right.
The amount of kids probably do, they probably bundle it all up because I couldn't see her getting that and getting child support on top of that. So they probably just bundled all the shit up, said, pay this. And he like, hey, I got it. Go ahead. These my kids. That's my baby mama. So it is what it is. It is what it is. I think it's the way, more or less, it's the way they put that shit up there. It just when you see that caption under that, you like 24 major victory. Like,
how the fuck is that a victory for him?
For him, right? Yeah.
But we gonna keep it rolling. And this next topic, I think some people feel some type of way. Some people say, hey, she's a brand now. And we're speaking of Miss Angel Reese. If you haven't been seeing her online,
She done been at the damn Wild 'N Out show. She done been to the Baltimore Ravens game. And a lot of people feel like she's over sexualizing herself. And that brings the question, do you feel like that's bad for her brand? Is it bad for her as a WNBA star? Is it bringing like negative attention to her? Because sex appeal normally, sex appeal and basketball really don't go together, which there are some beautiful women who play basketball. But matter of fact, let's just watch this real quick and then we'll chop it up some more. So check this out real quick. Where I put that video? Here it is.
That monkey.
I like a big fine woman that can walk like a model. Her attitude is not a problem, cause she know that she got it. She never worried about a dollar, she be keeping it modest. She just a big fine problem, her body just like a goddess. Like a big fine woman that can...
That's a tall glass of water. Goodness gracious.
So, we got Fly J, who was her former teammate when she was at LSU, who's a rapper. So she's getting all types of NIL money as well.
Oh, yeah.
And she has a second, I guess you could say, job as an artist. Now you have Angel Reese in the NBA. And when you see Angel Reese or you hear her name, yeah, it's basketball, but it's not just basketball, bro. It's about what she got on. Where she was seen that with some booty shorts, with a little monkey hanging out everywhere and shit. What's your thoughts on it? Just,
I feel like that adds to her. Look, I don't have no problem with it. I don't have no problem with it. She young, she got a certain type of physique, mystique about herself. She don't be just out there too much, but she be, when she put that shit on, she put that shit on. Them cheeks be out the bottom, in the front it be very tight, like when it shit be stretched in the front because the thighs is pulling the fabric back, but then it's something just that you can't pull back because the monkey hang. So, and D-Love, I hear you. Don't cut up, sir. You got something good. I feel you. I talk like this. This is not, she understands what I look at, and it's not a. Anyway, let me get off that. But, yeah, man. I mean, she young. She getting money. New say, watch the trend. She getting paid to be seen. Yeah, I bet you anything in the world, she getting money for walkthroughs at clubs. She, like this here, this was probably somebody show they was doing, Glorilla show. I don't know what was the deal?
That was Wild Out Live. That's Nick Cannon shit.
Oh, he doing that shit live now.
Well, that show was, I don't know if he's doing it like on a tour, doing it live.
Oh, okay. Right.
He did that shit live.
Okay, yeah. So they doing it like Nightcap and them taking their show on the road. That's what that's where the money at. So I respect Nick Cannon for that. But yeah, man, I can see how people would see it and be like, oh, and her agent might have, if her agent's smart, her agent will tell her, look, whatever you want to put on, put it on. You want to start an OnlyFans? Start an on. Well, I don't know about that, but she definitely got endorsements through fucking, what is it? Reese's Pieces.
a whole bunch of other shit. I done seen her on these commercials, so she getting her money. She young. I don't have no problem with it. It ain't like she just out here. She went out there and did her little 1-2, but she wasn't on. Bending her back on the handstand type shit. She wasn't doing all that. So she keep it somewhat respectable, but she put that shit on.
What if she did have an OnlyFans page? You know what I'm saying? Because which I don't know what goes down. I just hear about it because I never actually seen an OnlyFans page. But obviously, it's where it's a lot of seductive pictures and all that type of shit. If she actually did that, would that be frowned upon for her, or
I feel like
making money?
I feel like there would be certain endorsements that may not come because you have it, but just as many that won't come because you have it will come because you are. Just as many that don't come because you have an OnlyFans will come because you have an OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Just because you have, go ahead.
Just like Shay Shay, you know what I'm saying? He got endorsed by that goddamn the new little pills and shit. Even though he lost one endorsement or one sponsor, he got another
one. Right. Because a lot of sponsors, they look at that like an opening. Like they're, oh, you lost that sponsor to that? Okay, well, we're coming to you with this now because that opens up something, or it might be a competitor of the. But shit, Shay, man, he be doing nationwide. He be doing nationwide insurance and shit on his show. Like he do enterprise rentals and like all on his YouTube channel. So. But yeah, I like D Love say, let her rock out.
She said she just needs to be protected
at all costs.
I'm pretty sure she doesn't go anywhere without protection. Bodyguard, security, all that shit. She's a woman, and
right.
She's out there. She's not that like your average basketball player, who just is known on the court. Because you got the young lady, Asia Wilson, who probably is the hands down the best women's basketball player in the league.
Right.
But nothing about her scoring a bunch of points. That's it. You don't see her nowhere else.
She LeBron. She LeBron. You don't catch her out gambling with Charles Barkley at 5 in the morning like Jordan. She's the LeBron. She is the LeBron.
Well, I see why you say that, but I mean, she's a weird looking. Never mind. Shut up.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Let's just say she ain't got it like Angel. Nah, yeah. She ain't got it like Angel at all, boy. And that's not even my type, though. To tell you the truth, them tall women, I think tall women are intimidating to me. I don't like them. But I don't know if intimidate is the right word. Just why?
I turned to a lumberjack, nigga. I shot that fucking tree down, nigga. Chop your ass down the size, goddammit.
She be wearing them heels, boy. I said they done made red bottoms in a size 13 out this bitch. She got size 13 in red bottoms on.
Oh shit! Well, I just caught what you said. Nigga say he got size 13 red bottoms.
I've never seen that, but
be nice, YJ. Tell YJ to be nice, D-Lo.
Right. But yeah, what's good? Man. Flash Mob in the building. What's good? She said she out with her dude. Bam. She booed up. Angel is young and single.
When I was actually looking up information about her to see if I see anything I could go with the conversation, she got a brother who actually played basketball. He in college. He's a pretty good basketball player as well. He online now talking about Angel is really right-handed. Only reason she shoot left-handed because she want to be like me.
He got to be trolling. That shot is busted as hell. I ain't gonna lie. That shot, man, she need to go back. If he telling the truth, she need to go back to right because her form is off. She act like she ain't never had a coach in her life. She just popped up in the WNBA with that shot. But nah, he on some bullshit.
And
That
it's
sound
like,
like
I want to be like you, and she been playing basketball longer than you, nigga.
right. Nah, that sound like some bull. Sound like some hating ass shit though, don't it?
It do. Hey, nigga, that's your sister, nigga. Quit
Right.
hating, bro. God damn. Goof ass nigga.
Shit. Yeah.
That's that goof ass shit.
Yeah, that's some weirdo shit. That's some weird shit. But yeah, we gonna keep the show moving. Salute everybody, and Bill, definitely hit that like button one time for the one time.
For the one time. Not for the one time.
Yeah.
Move on to the next.
Yeah.
We at that intermission slot, so you know what we gonna do.
Oh yeah.
So it's that time for the feel good story for the night. All right, so we have reached this part of the show where we want to share some good news, and it's a great deal for a lot of, since we're talking about basketball. It's that time of the year where they do their inductees to the Hall of Fame, people, and there's quite a few, but we only gonna talk about one. This dude right here, I think he deserves it. And I think a lot of them do. But this is one dude that I definitely watch. Very entertaining basketball player who could jump the fuck out the gym. When I say this motherfucker can jump out the fucking gym, you know, it's like, Jesus Christ, nigga. Who am I talking about? I'm talking about this man right here, people. Some people call him Vince Sanity. And this man been playing basketball. How many decades he played in, Jizzle?
Yeah. 3 decades. He got drafted in 1998.
Dang.
And I think that was a powerful draft too. If I looked it up, I'm pretty sure that top 5 of that draft was crazy.
Yeah. Vince. I think he got a ring. Did he get a ring in Dallas? Or no?
I don't know if he was here. Nah, he wasn't here. He wasn't here that year. I can't remember if he got one in Phoenix. Did Phoenix win with Shaq and Nash?
I don't think he was with him.
He wasn't with him then. I don't know if he ever got a ring.
Damn. Well, he just like Chris Webber then. But anyway, I still salute him. I want to like a clip, just a clip, because you know their speeches are long as shit. I think his is like 35 minutes. But there was one part of it that, you know, touched me, and I want to definitely share that with you guys. I'm gonna cover up the screen because I think this is about ESPN, and I don't know how they is about shit.
Oh, yeah, cover that shit up.
So let me play this real quick, and then we'll finish up the segment.
Kobe Bryant. Kobe. I've talked about this before. My last year, I had a tough time saying the word retiring. Retirement. Retiring. I was like, it's my last year, but I could not say it. I see Kobe at the Nets games, the Net game, and had a great conversation with him on the court during the game and talked to him briefly after the game. And I figured for all of us who know Kobe and the fierce competitor he is, I'm walking away the game and I was struggling with it, but who better than to ask than that guy? And I remember saying, so how is it? And I'm just thinking, typical Kobe gonna say something, over the top. You know what he said? Man, this is great, man. You're gonna love it, man. Retirement is great. I'm like, bro, I get to see my family, man. We get the chance to, we have girls. I mean, I get the chance to coach my daughter and now see her grow. And I'm just like, what the hell? Briefly after that, I said, I'm retiring. Because Kobe Bryant allowed me to see it's okay. You can be a fierce competitor for all these years, but when it's time to walk away, get ready for round 2. Thank you, Kobe. I do want to add, with that, I want to say it was tough. It's tough for me. So we were supposed to have a conversation. A couple of weeks later, he said, hey, we'll get on the phone. We'll talk about it. I'll guide you through it. January 26th, he passed away, which was also my birthday.
Man. Goodness.
That right there. That I didn't even know that, bro. That's crazy, man. Definitely rest in peace to the Black Mamba, man. The second greatest basketball player of all time. And definitely salute to Vince Carter, aka Vince Sanity, for being inducted to the NBA Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
What's one of your favorite Vince Carter dunks that you've seen him do if you ever watched him play?
It gotta be the one he did at the it was the fucking it was an NBA, it was the Olympics game, the All-Star team. And he clean jumped, big 7-foot white boy just went clean over. Dude just went through his legs and he bammed on. I said,
that's mine too, bro. That's mine. That dude was 7 feet and he jumped over his head, bro. That will go down to me as probably the greatest in-game dunk of all time to me, because that was embarrassing, man. For somebody to jump over your fucking head. We see those dunks in slam dunk contests. You jump over people's head and shit.
You see somebody come down. Yeah, you see somebody come down and stand there. They in the dunk contest and they just bam. He did that shit in game.
Yeah,
but yeah, I don't know if T-Mac. They put T-Mac in that thing yet.
Yeah, I think T-Mac. He's in there too.
Okay, yeah.
Chauncey Billups went in. T-Mac went in. I didn't see everybody that came in this year.
Okay. Billups got in there. Yeah, he did. But Chauncey Billups deserved one of the greatest point guards. Well, I don't know. Yeah.
He's a champion.
Yeah. That's why I was like, you can look at stats and then you can look at rings as well. I'm looking at this 98 draft just for fun facts. Dirk Nowitzki, Paul Piers, Bonzi Wells. Shit crazy. Rafe LaFrance went ahead of everybody. I just went ahead of Antoine Jameson, Vince Carter, Dirk Nowitzki, Paul. All of these people, Rafe LaFrance went ahead of. That's crazy. But, yeah, definitely his draft class was crazy. Olu Okandi was number 1, and he didn't do shit.
He disappeared. What happened a year or two?
Yeah.
His big sorry ass.
Yeah. Rashad
that dude that went to Portland. The dude who had the scrunched up fucking face, that dark skinned dude. I can't remember his name. Big ass motherfucker. Not Odom.
Patterson.
No, big ugly ass motherfucker, dog. His face, like he had wrinkles in his fucking forehead, bro. I can't remember his fucking name, but he was big as fuck. Man, he didn't last at all.
Hey, them be the hardest. Be the hardest people sometimes. The motherfuckers look crazy as shit.
Big ass motherfucker too, bro.
Just slave strong for no reason. Plantation back.
But yeah, man, salute though, Vince Carter, and he made our feel good. You know, it's one story I did forget about, bro.
Oh,
We got to touch on it because she is actually on the thumbnail, bro.
oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a sad day, man. We losing so many of our black entertainers. And this young lady, I'm gonna call her young because I think she died too young, is Wanda Smith. She's a radio host in Atlanta. I don't have the details on how she passed away, but I think she died yesterday or the day before yesterday, something like that.
Day before, yeah.
Yeah, she's
Or nah,
doing
that
a
was
lot
like
of interviews.
my bad. I ain't mean it. I think that was like maybe 4 or 5 days ago.
Could have been.
Yeah.
See if I can
But
find-
yeah, I didn't. Only way I know her because I'm not in the area. I'm not in that area southeast. Only way I know about her is because Cat
Williams. I was just gonna say that. Yep.
he lit a rest in peace. He did her crazy, and people was mad about that shit too. I remember the backlash at that time of people giving backlash to Cat Williams because she was respected and people. But she was kind of antagonizing in that interview, if I remember correctly. But shit happens. It's really
my fault. I don't remember what she said to him that made him go off like that. But I bet you this is bothering him right now because I don't know if they ever squashed that shit. I haven't heard anything about it. But if they haven't got rid of that beef that they did have, I'm pretty sure it's bothering him, man, because you embarrassed that lady publicly, and now she's no longer here. And I know that's just life. That's how things happen. But it's still kind of fucked up that, you're known for embarrassing her, and then she passed away. So, that's sad, man.
It's one of those days. If he does feel that guilt, in which after death people do feel guilty, I'm not gonna say that that's not fully plausible, but
but definitely rest in peace to Wanda Smith, gone at the age of 58. So now we're gonna keep the show rolling. And the next topic, I think a lot of y'all probably seen this. And again, my dog, he really ain't had nothing to do with it, but it's his squad. It's his goddamn squad. Tip always around some shit, ain't he?
So, but it wasn't Joe. Joe didn't bring him. It was T.I. who brought him, right?
They all partners. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. Well, let's go ahead and play it, I guess, and then we'll.
Let me
yeah.
On the screen. So yeah, we're gonna watch a video of the Young Joe situation where he had to snap on his partner K Dub, which is they all friends. He's a comedian, but he was a comedian at the wrong fucking time. I can tell you that because Joe was talking about something that meant something to him,
right?
And I think what did it was when he was speaking about his daughter. So let's watch this real quick. Let me share my screen.
Shit disrespectful. I didn't like it at all. That shit definitely rubbed me the wrong way. I was like, man, that's who y'all fucking with. Like, man, get this dude the fuck up out of here.
Look at Joe say, nigga, we cool, but I'll slap the fuck out you. Nigga.
Yeah. I feel him though.
Go ahead.
Nah, I was just saying, I feel him. I feel that shit, man. We live, man. Who is you? You not even on the mic.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna try to skim through the little first part.
It's good to see Joe and Tip, back at it. That's that 1-2 punch, man. I know it's PSC and all that, but it's good to see Joe, man, sitting up drinking his water and trying to, and I bet that Rich Homie Quan shit, that was another tale for him to be like, man, I really just have to stay on this road type shit, like, because you never know.
Yeah. Let's check this out.
That was in here, a comedian out of Atlanta named K-Dub. Let's take a listen to it.
He's telling the truth. Like, nah, but you know, it was more than that. It was actually I overdosed. You feel what I'm saying? And I used this platform with the thank God to.
Man, what's wrong with you, man?
That's funny.
What's wrong with you? He laughing in the background. Man, that's your brother, right? That's your brother. Crazy, man.
He's a mechanic.
K-Dub.
He's a mechanic. The mechanics always laughing.
K-Dub is a dastardly individual, man. So go ahead.
Nah,
You almost overdosed.
Yo, I did.
No.
Know what I mean? And all of these things happened. The overdose. My daughter was on drugs, and you know, career-wise, I wasn't where I wanted to be.
What is this? What's up with your man?
Nah,
I mean, we cool, but I slapped the shit out you by laughing.
Oh man,
I'm just telling you, we cool.
You ain't gonna slap me now.
Now, what you want to do?
You ain't gonna slap me.
What you want to do?
You gonna hurt yourself?
Yeah.
Don't let him take you out of your
Right. Sober Joe. Come on, man.
Yeah, I'm in bank here though. Like,
Hey, listen. Hey, listen. Hey, both of y'all. All y'all. Everybody came in this motherfucker with me. Hey, look. Everybody came in the motherfucker with me. Hey, look. Everybody came in the motherfucker with me. Hey, look. Remember who you came in and remember what we doing here, man. Come on, man. Let's get this shit together, bro.
you check that boy.
Let me tell you how I was able to quit
You
my
checked
job
his
and
ass.
retire last year. I've been trading
Yeah,
for the last
he
5
he had to boss up one time on him.
Now, K-Dub did respond to one of the comments. K-Dub is the guy that you hear.
Comedian. He's
the
a comedian,
that you hear Dro going back and forth with before T.I. and T.I.'s manager KP intervened and try and calm it down. And someone basically commented and said that it was foul for him to be laughing at the fact that Dro was talking about his daughter who was going through her own battle with drugs. And K-Dub said, I wasn't laughing at his daughter. I was still laughing at something that was said earlier. So he wanted to clear that up. But, you know, I think in the moment, being here in the room, I could kind of feel that Dro it's new for him to be loudly talking about all of this stuff. So I think in the moment, he just, you know, he felt kind of, it's not something he was yelling at the top of the mountains about, and he talked about that, like kind of being ashamed of it. So I think the joke.
Right.
absolutely.
hey man, I want to apologize to my friend. I got beside myself. I shouldn't have took feelings to that.
It's
You
all
know what I'm
I
saying?
didn't even
That's my
know what
dude
happened.
right there, man. You
It's
know what
all
I'm saying?
good.
I ain't finna be slapping no goddamn battle.
Hey,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
Hey, man, it's all
That's
good.
my dog. That's my dog.
Hey, man,
You know what I'm
listen.
saying?
Hey, man, we all here together. We came here together. We're going to leave here together. We're going to grow together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know,
I just had to make that.
so we're going to have good times. We're going to have bad times.
Absolutely.
You know, but one thing we ain't going to have is no broke times.
Never again.
that. No, sir.
You know, Dro is sharing things that he's never shared before, and you know, when you're on your healing journey, it's
All right. So I think that gives us the gist of the situation. Take that down. He said he was laughing at something that was said earlier. I don't know if that's the case or not, but during a time where Dro is actually sharing a moment, he's giving a testimony, man.
Right.
And that was why they were there, because they were promoting that song he did with Kirk Franklin. And at that point, you're there to support your brother, and you thinking about some funny shit in your head where he's spilling his guts to the world about, you know, sobriety and him going through what he went through. And it's actually was even worse when he actually overdosed. Do you know who brought him back to life, bro?
What?
King, nigga. Not King, excuse me. Damani.
Damn.
He did CPR on him, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
They shared that later on. I should have kept playing, but yeah, Damani actually did CPR and brought him back. And when Joe came back or whatever, and I guess snapped out of it, he was like, man, God damn, man, my fucking chest hurt. And Damani was like, hey, you had to do what I had to do, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, he was doing the chest compressions. But so I think he's probably forever in debt with Damani.
Yeah.
For doing that. And
know that.
Joe's gonna always be Tip, bro. You know what I'm saying? They was partners before they even rap shit. That's why you see Dro go. He. That's why he feel he need to be loyal to this guy. And a lot of people feel like Tip holding him back. I don't feel that way. And Dro actually said that Tip ain't holding me back. It's my fucking fault because I got into these drugs.
Right.
So,
and I ain't gonna lie, I was one that was thinking that way in a moment, because on the outside looking in, when you see the smoke, what was the shit called? The album that he dropped, Rubber Bands and all that. Best Thing Smoking. When you see that, and then just to see nothing after it but some mixtapes, on the outside looking in, it looked like, damn, T.I., what happened to the promo for Joe? What happened to Joe? Where Joe been at? But he explained all that shit on other interviews and all that. So once hearing his side, I definitely can understand going, being in overdose situations and have dealing with addiction. But back to the clip initially, I know he apologized in that I think that shows the amount of respect he did have for K-Dub.
I believe it was respect for Tip.
Oh, okay.
That's just my opinion, though.
Yeah, I can see that.
He embarrassed Tip, you know what I'm saying, by doing what he did. But I think Tip understood, because I think Tip might would have fucking snapped too. I think I would have, you know what I'm saying. But I think he'll really apologize to him publicly for Tip. Because Tip was like, hey, whoa, nigga, goddamn, no, we ain't in Bankhead, nigga. Calm down, you know what I'm saying? So
like he said, we all here because of me, like, and I kind of didn't like how T.I. said that last part where it's like, but that's true, and that's what I think about a leader has to do in certain situations. He said both of y'all. I kind of didn't like how he said both of y'all, but I understand it from a leader standpoint. But ultimately, if we saying a percentage of who was wrong, Dro K-Dub, the percentage for K-Dub was 10 times more, because Dro wouldn't have responded like that if K-Dub didn't do that.
Absolutely. I agree.
Miss Young, I don't know if we acknowledge Miss Young came in the building. What's good? She done slipped through the back door. What's good, Miss Young in the building?
Salute, Miss Young. This kind of remind me of the conversation me and you had in the private chat when we was talking about that guy who was going around trolling people for no fucking reason. I say he needs his fucking fronts knocked out.
Oh yeah.
And you brought up a good point, and I agree. You have to learn self-control in certain situations. And I think that's what bothered Tip. That's why he said both of y'all. I'm pretty sure he was more mad at K-Dub, right. Dro, but he expect Dro to be able to maintain a certain level of professionalism. That's why he said both of y'all. I don't think he was really overbearing mad at Dro, but he had to say that as a leader, like you said.
Yeah, I feel that, and I understand that. And at the end of the day, he expect more out of Dro than K-Dub. He said, like how he said, he's a dastardly individual. Like, he already knows how this nigga is. Who knows why he came to the station with him? Might be security. He's a comedian, but hell, people wear different hats. Who knows why he's actually there? But yeah, I feel like for someone to be sitting there, it's that whole read the room. Like, you hear that a lot nowadays in 2024. We hear a lot of that read the room. And that's what it boils down. This whole situation boils down to reading the room you're in, and then what you're there, what's your purpose there, and why you're there. Like, read the fucking room to see, is this a place where I should be laughing uncontrollably directly after he says his daughter was on drugs and he overdosed? Like, that's not a place you just bust out laughing in the background. Like,
right.
So
absolutely. And that, to me, it put a small damper on this man's story, man, because Charlamagne said something later on that video that was real. This man is out here turning a trial into a testimony, and nigga, you back here laughing, bro. Like, it's hard for a lot of people to speak their truth about situations like this, like drug addiction and shit like that. That ain't something people do on an everyday basis because it's embarrassing to them.
Right.
And for you to be in the background laughing, nobody know what the fuck you laughing at. They just hear me talking and hear you laughing.
Right.
For real. So I'm glad they cleaned that shit up. I'm glad they all cool. But yeah, that right there, that bothered the fuck out of me when I heard that shit, man.
Yeah, it takes courage. That's one thing about it. It takes courage. You're gonna be labeled this, you're gonna be labeled that. You know everything that comes with it when you talk about battle with addiction. And the saddest part about it is and I was gonna say every black person has somebody in their family. I'm gonna say every person damn near on this in America has somebody in their family that has dealt with addiction. Even though we don't talk about it publicly, you're not gonna talk about your uncle who, you're not gonna talk about your auntie who did this, and that. Like, it's one of them. Addiction is something that I have a lot of grace for, because I understand it's more than surface level, and it comes with more mental. There's a psychology behind it that I understand. So I tend to have grace, especially when people move past it and can talk about it openly in a candid manner, type of thing.
Right, most definitely. I agree. I definitely agree. Lesson learned from K-Dub, and he's probably one of those guys that Tip do his comedy thing as well. So that's probably one of the guys who go on the road with him.
Yeah.
So that's probably why he was there with them. And one thing I hope to see now that Tip is pretty much calling it quits. I hope he pushed Dro, because to me, Dro can actually now be Grand Hustle if Tip push him, and it would almost be like reviving his career, like going back to Titty Boy to 2 Chainz. You know what I'm saying? It's like he kind of slowed down really, and then 2 Chainz just popped out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I think it could actually happen for Dro, because he's still talented. The nigga still can fucking rap, bro. You know what I'm saying?
When it come to hits, when it come to hooks, choruses, and understanding what beats to choose, shoulder lean. We know the story behind shoulder lean. T.I. didn't like the beat. Dro liked it. He did it, and that was a hit for him, type of thing. So he definitely got that ear. He definitely got the talent level when it comes to. We did a whole fucking in the spotlight about Dro. When it comes, we dove 10 toe deep into just his cadence and just his charisma on the mic. So he definitely has it when it comes to hits, when it comes to making these songs. We be in the city, like these songs where it's like you just ain't got no choice but to cut that shit the fuck on and play that shit. Yeah, Dro got it, man. He man. So I'll be looking forward to see, man. I'm anticipating a solo project. I'm anticipating that, whether it be PSC with Dro or if it's a full solo project. I'm anticipating it.
Yeah, I definitely hope that is the case, and I'm trying to speak that shit in existence, because I hear Dro spit, and the motherfucker can perform too. I don't watch a lot of his performances on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
And he'll do one of them songs, and they just cut the beat off, and that motherfucker just spazzes out. And word for word, I know, of course, he should know it word for word, but a lot of artists, when they spitting so fast, is like, he gonna fuck up. That nigga never fucks up.
Right.
So salute to Dro, man, for coming out and talking about something that's near and dear to his heart, and also something that's hard for anybody to speak on in public. You know what I'm saying? So I hope his story reached somebody, who may be going through the same situation, because that's what it's about. When you turn a trial into a testimony, is you doing God work. You're doing God work because it may motivate somebody else to say, if he can do it, I can do it too. So double salute the young Joe, man. All right. So we come to part of our last and final topic, because it's actually a two-piece. So it's time for what we call the meat and potatoes. All right. So, as far as the final topic goes, we're going to touch on something that went down in the news or on television, online, with Piers Morgan doing an interview with that crazy bitch. No, I'm bullshit. Jaguar, right?
Oh, my kids!
But if you didn't hear the interview, well, you won't get to hear it now because it has been taken down.
Yeah, that shit down.
Yeah, and that's pretty much what they asked for him to do. But she got out there and, she did her thing that she always do, and she had a big platform, and she took advantage of it. It started off with P. Diddy and all the things that, she said about him, but she also spilled over into the next, well, I would have to put him over Diddy because I think he's richer than Diddy. Jay-Z. It was talking about Jay-Z and his wife and how nasty they were, and they were just like P. Diddy, if not worse, and all the type of things that they did. Can't remember exact details that she said because I seen this probably about 3 or 4, probably longer than that. Probably over a week ago. And Jay-Z and Beyonce didn't take well to that, which of course they wouldn't. I don't think nobody would if it ain't true. Is it true? I have no fucking idea.
Refill, put some lime in there, squeeze the lime and stir it up, please.
Oh, you talking to somebody else?
Damn, I hit the mute. I hit the unmute.
You good. So Jay-Z and Beyonce, they had their lawyers reach out to Piers Morgan, and they demanded an apology, and they asked him to take it down. I don't know if they sent out a cease and desist. I'm pretty sure they did. But now he did what they asked, and he actually gave a public apology. Excuse me. So we're gonna take a look at that, and we're gonna get into this because it's more that we're gonna talk about after this. So y'all check it out.
The shocking allegations leveled at Sean Diddy Combs have burst the floodgates on salacious claims about an industry many people believe harbored a monster. Understandably, the internet's ablaze with claims about these events and whether other powerful figures were involved too. Well, last week I interviewed Jaguar Wright, a singer-songwriter who's made claims about Diddy for years. Those claims had already received a lot of attention in the media across many platforms for many years. And that's the thing about platforms. The reality of the modern world is that pretty much everyone has a platform as long as they have something to say that other people want to hear. That's why we invited her on to be interviewed. The people making these claims have an audience with or without shows like mine. Well, Jaguar Wright unexpectedly made several serious allegations about Jay-Z and Beyonce during that interview. As I said in the moment, they were not present to respond or defend themselves, but now they have. Their lawyers contacted us to say that those claims were totally false and have no basis in fact, and we've therefore complied with the legal request to cut them from the original interview. Editing interviews is not something we do lightly at a show called Uncensored. But, like the proverbial cries of fire in a crowded theatre, there are legal limits on us too. And we apologise to Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Legal limits.
Trading is not for everyone, but if you are a trader, Plus 500 is the place for you. With just a few clicks, you can open an unlimited demo
when it
account
comes to the
and
legal
start trading
limit,
futures on the most popular forex pairs, indices, energy.
You're a platform. When it comes to legal limits, as he spoke about, you're a platform. What onus do you have as just the platform of what someone who you're interviewing says?
That's a great question, man. Hold on one second. Had to take it down. Advil. My head started hurting.
Damn.
That's a great question, man. I remember talking to you about this, and one thing, and I'm gonna get to your question. Right. One thing a lot of people always say when it comes to Jaguar, right? Is she's never been sued, and you know, nowadays, if that word allegedly is not used, and you saying some bullshit about somebody, they will sue you. We seen Cardi B do that to Tasha K.
Right.
But with Jaguar Wright, she's made these claims on a lot of different platforms on social media, but this is the biggest one she's done it on. And with Piers Morgan, I didn't know who the fuck he was until this interview. You know what I'm saying?
Me too.
I think it makes you wonder why they came after him instead of her. And I done heard a couple of different videos, but I think maybe he's legally responsible for the content that he puts out. And it's his show. It's his guest. It's just like if his guest fell and fucking bumped their head on his set, he has insurance that's gonna take care of her, right? So he's responsible for her in a sense in that form. I don't see it being different in this situation. You feel what I'm saying? That makes sense.
Right.
So,
as far as what she says and what he's, what he's there.
He could have edited that shit, bro.
Right.
I don't.
He put it out.
Yeah, he put it. I don't think this was done live. You know,
nah,
now if this
he uploaded it. Go ahead, my bad.
Well, if he uploaded it, he had the opportunity to cut that part out, but he didn't.
Right. Yeah, the whole Piers Morgan and what he had to say, I feel like, I understand it, and the word legal, whenever he spoke of the legal ramifications of it, I think that's the reason why he responded. If they wouldn't have reached out to him, that video will still be up there. So I gotta give him the best actor.
And the award for best actress goes to this bitch.
I'm looking around like, where the fuck is that coming from?
The award for best actress goes to this bitch. He knew what the fuck he was doing when he uploaded that shit. He knew what it was gonna spark. He knew who Jaguar Wright was. Don't think these people don't do their research on these people. He said, what he say? What she unexpectedly said, and at the time,
right.
I said this and that. Like, he's covering his tracks throughout that whole statement. That was a great job in response, and actually, okay. So now we move forward from that. So, as far as the legal response from Hove, them asking something and it being met, the video was deleted. And he's made an apology. Where further can you go with it from here?
He did what they asked. You know? But the crazy thing about it is once it hits the internet, it can be taken down, but people already seen it. There's some people who probably screen recorded it, downloaded it, and all that shit. And gonna create a monologue video of the evils that goes behind closed doors in hip hop, and they're gonna use clips from that motherfucking video. I promise you. I promise you. So
yeah,
the apology and taking it down, I think that was minute because we done heard the shit now.
Right.
We done heard it.
Yeah, so as far as that shit living on the internet, it's the internet. Anything you put up, it lives forever. Especially when you're on a platform that big. Peace, Charlize in the building. What's good?
What up,
Said,
Charlie?
man, as an industry journalist, think on that. Something else is afoot. And Charlize, now that you say that, I want to know what's afoot. I want to know what's on your mind with that. News say Piers Morgan is on a major network that was live, and that shows you YouTube isn't that big. Yeah, I didn't know it was live, and I don't understand. So that makes me think Piers Morgan did not do his research on this woman. Like, bro, if you got a platform as big as Piers Morgan, why would you have this woman say anything live if you have lawyers yourself and you know the ramifications? You've seen Tasha K. This is something that should have been pre-recorded. And like you said, how you mentioned, maybe edited out. Maybe, he has a certain amount of moral code in him where if this is what the allegations are, he wants them out regardless because he's a journalist. He's an industry journalist as what's her face? Or my bad. I didn't mean to say what's her face. As Charlize said, I'm just talking fast. Don't take that as offense. But that makes me think he didn't do his research because who would put in their right mind put this woman Jaguar Wright on a live show?
No, he did his research because if you was able to see the interview, the way he introduced her, that he did his research because he was speaking about all the interviews and all the wild claims that she has made on social media. So he knew this. Now, going back to your second question, why the fuck would you do that?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if you knew the type of person, and if you would have had the opportunity to watch it, she took that opportunity to let loose because when he asked the question, she answered it and she moved right into somebody else. She talked about so many people, but she took that opportunity to set this industry on fire with her wild claims. And right now, people are questioning, is she really fucking crazy? Because of what she said about Diddy for fucking years. And it's come to truth, to come to the light.
Right.
Well, now you have to ask yourself, what about the other shit she has said about people? Is that true too?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And she took that opportunity to let loose and knowing this shit was gonna be seen all around the world.
Oh yeah. And she did her major one when it comes to that, as she does on any platform she gets on. And I'm pretty sure at this point she is getting paid for her interview. She's like, I always kind of equated her and Charleston White to kind of the same type of people. Like they go around, they do interviews, and they get money for interviews and they talk their shit. Like that's what that like. She's not in the industry really anymore. She's probably getting some little money off it, but this is her thing. This is what she do. Like so. But when it comes down to at the end of it, she's one of them. She's one of them people where it's always gonna be that kind of. It's a stigma that's attached to her, not because she's black, not because she's a woman, because of her own fucking actions on the internet.
Yeah,
it's always. Go ahead. No, you got it. I was
her. Charleston White, and what's the other crazy goddamn dude name that was just on an interview with Jaguar Wright? Dude, he was a kid on the was it the Cosby Show?
Oh, Orlando Brown.
All the motherfuckers crazy, bro. All the motherfuckers, they get on now. Orlando and Jaguar are pretty much in the same place. They talk about the shit that happens behind closed doors. And Charleston White just do interviews and just talk about people. But
right.
The things that they say, and I hate that it comes at the cost of somebody else's name, their reputation. You know what I'm saying? But if it's things that should be brought up, like these sex allegations and shit like that with Diddy and things like that, yeah, we should know that. And these motherfuckers need to be punished for that type of shit.
Right.
But if they're just getting on here doing interviews saying wild shit just for a check, I don't understand why she hasn't been sued or anything. And I know, just like the guy said on one of the Facebook clips I watched, like she's just like that goddamn auntie that you just don't pay no fucking attention to. But when she got a platform on YouTube that she's using, people are listening to her, man. They're listening to her, whether you believe it or not. Some people think she's crazy. Some people like Jaguar putting their ass out there. So
the shit she been saying, some of it has came to pass. And at a certain point, I looked at her just because the shit I done seen her do with her, with her rubbing her son ashes on her face and smushing it in her eyes and shit. Like
the fuck?
Yeah, took the ashes of her sons and smudged it on her face, and like she done that on live stream. Like, so I'm gonna get out. And D Love say she is unstoppable. Drop truth with lies. Do we listen to a lady who had disrespected her husband publicly in full, and that was a whole situation? D Love, but she is still talented. I wish she would focus on her music. Ding, 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 ding. Yes, this woman can fucking sing her ass off. Let's not take that away.
Still? Huh? She can still sing?
I don't know about recently. I know last year I seen her at a performance and still. She's not most noted, but when Jay-Z dropped, I think it was the Blueprint 1, she sung every singing part to his album and actually sung it better than the parts from the original. Like her voice is crazy. I don't know how you can just lose that overnight, but we seen it happen. We, rest in peace, Whitney Houston, but we seen the decline, how her voice sounded and how it was. Charlize say, yeah, I can't forget her throwing her son's ashes she was throwing her son's ashes at people. Oh, my dead son. Oh my, Miss Young say, she said she has the scars that Jay-Z put on her with the box cutter. Why wouldn't she say something if it wasn't, why wouldn't she say something if it wasn't true? Yeah.
That's the question that's the $1 million question. Like all this shit that she's saying, why would she be making these claims if they weren't true? Could she be bitter for some reason about? She can't be bitter with all these goddamn people. She can't be. You know what I'm saying? I know her career didn't end or go the way she wanted it to, but she still did her thing in the industry while she was there. Right. But she's now using her name, and she's now that villain of hip hop for those people, I guess, quote unquote, who are the evil motherfuckers behind closed doors, because that's all she talk about. She don't talk about shit good about hip hop, nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like she almost seemed like she's scorned. But when you tell a bunch of stories and at least one of them came to be true, it's like, well, why are you lying about the rest of them? I just don't think she's lying. I don't have no proof. No proof. But
and I don't hold you for that, man, because we seen what she was saying about Diddy for years, and we seen what that came about. What came about of that. So one who does say what you just said, I can't really hold you on that because it's like, yeah, I can see it because she was there. She definitely nobody can take that from her that she was there and she seen. She admits that she was doing. There was a period she was doing drugs, and she did admit there was another. After she seen what was going on, she being in hotel rooms. She said they would send her trays. And they would have every drug in the world. She said she was up in this hotel room, and they kept sending her drugs, and she said the only thing she would take off is the weed and send it back. And then eventually they just stopped sending all that other shit. But who knows how much that is true? It's just hard to tell with someone who's unstable for me. Like I look, it's like it's someone reputable. Like I feel like, and yes, she has had childhood trauma, and like Charlize said, she said they came for her but got her son. What did she say before that? That was a personal experience. We seen uncontrollable emotions, and that's how I felt. Like it was like an uncontrollable. She was like out of her body in that moment on that live stream. But the reason why I say she was still coherent because she still flipped that camera around so that you could see her doing it. Like when I see people flip cameras around and shit and they have meltdowns at the same time, like you having a meltdown, but you got the wherewithal to turn that camera around before you do some wild shit. It's hard, but I will say she's unstable. I feel like there's some mental things. I feel like there's some childhood trauma. I feel like all of that is balled up. It's the fame, it's the money, it's all of that balled up, and that kind of all comes into play.
When did her son pass, and how did he pass?
I don't know.
And the only reason I'm asking that question is because I'm reading Charlize's comment when she said they came for her, but they got her son. And obviously, people say these things happen when you don't do what you are told to do in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? The powers that be, and New talked about these type of things. They'll fucking come kill you. You know what I'm saying? So when you say they couldn't get to her, they got her son. So that means obviously
Charlize say he was unalive.
Right. Somebody did something to him. So that makes me think that she was actually maybe possibly talking back then, and that's why they did that. But that's why I asked, when did this happen to her son?
Right.
Because she's still fucking talking.
Still
talking. And nothing has happened to her, even though, like Charlie said, I don't know how true it is that this was done purposely to her son because of what she's been doing or what she was doing back then. I don't know. But this motherfucker ain't stopped talking yet. And nobody won't fuck with her.
Yeah. New say, man, she being paid to expose these people. It's going to get worse, but I think some of her info she receives is false. Charlize, Wendy was cool till she started speaking Diddy. D-Love say if she would tear down who God sent to her, she's out of control, in my opinion. They talking about Wendy Williams.
Wendy Williams, they said the same shit about Jamie. They said something was going on between Diddy and Jamie, and that's what happened to Jamie. That's why he was gone for that time period, because he was supposed to expose Diddy or some shit. I don't know how true that is. And when you hear these stories, they may seem outlandish, but we don't know the evils that happen behind closed doors, but people are telling these stories. Right. And all this shit about Diddy, you can't turn a blind eye to that shit, man. You can't. That nigga, I see through Diddy. That right there is a nasty motherfucker.
Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and let's talk about this last little piece before we get up out of here. Salute everybody in the building. Definitely hit that like button. So,
shit.
So when it comes down to it, and we're not gonna stay here too much longer. New say he was murdered in 2018 in Arlington, Texas. I do know she be in Dallas. I think that's where they arrested her on live stream. She was in a Dallas hotel and she was in the pool. I seen that. But so when it come down to this Diddy situation, it hasn't been much that came. It's been a lot of allegations that came out. They put out a 1-800 number and they got 12,000 different call. They got 12,000 different, a whole bunch of people calling in. We all know that a small percentage of it will actually be investigated and actually have some legs to it. But when it comes down to it, the defense of Diddy is saying that Homeland Security leaked the Cassie footage that we seen months ago that he did apologize for. So at a hearing, they had some hearing, and at this hearing, and I guess the defense of Diddy is saying that Homeland Security leaked this footage to the public. And at this hearing, at a later date, they said if the lawyer can prove that Homeland Security leaked this footage, then it will not be admissible in court. I guess from everything you heard me say, I guess, boss, what's your, reaction to that?
They had to get this video from somewhere. Of course, we know Diddy probably had a copy of that motherfucker, or because that's the thing about it. When it happened, he went, I guess, to the front desk or whoever he spoke with and paid them off.
Shit.
They didn't delete the shit. I mean, they gonna hold that motherfucker. I would too. You know what I'm saying? But so wherever they got it from, which it had to come from that fucking hotel, because I don't think whoever had the footage just gave it out willy-nilly to anybody. So if you do 2 + 2, this is where it happened. Let's go to the fucking hotel. Let's go to the fucking hotel. I'm pretty goddamn sure if he paid somebody off, the feds knew they still had that shit. They still had it. So them leaking it, it's a possibility. It's a strong fucking possibility. I just don't understand why it wasn't just used to just go pick his punk ass up in the first place. They didn't have to show us.
Right.
And I'm pretty sure they know the law way better than I do. And they know if that comes out that they leaked it, and I didn't know this was against the law, or not against the law, but you can't use it in court if you actually leak it out and you're a part of the law. I didn't know that was against the rules. I mean, I felt like the public deserved to see this shit when all these allegations going on about Diddy. But do I think they did it? Yeah, I do.
So Homeland Security, that's of course who did do the double raid on his place, and think it was Miami and Cali where they did the raid at. That was Homeland Security. You thinking that they got the video, they obtained it, and it was on one of the devices?
Didn't that video come out before they raided his house? That video came out before they raided it.
I think it did. Well,
yeah, she got paid before they raided his house, so
yeah.
So yeah, again, it's a tough one, but that shit ain't just come out just like that when she made this goddamn claim against Diddy, man.
It was a time period. It was a time period. It was a gap, basically. Like the whole situation where she got paid off happened, some months went past, and then the fucking video came out in which he apologized for it. My thing, I guess, you said what?
Was it months?
Or maybe I know it was after.
Yeah, it was after. Yeah. Okay.
My thing is when it comes to the court, you got a video. No matter how it's obtained, and this is the part that gets me when it comes to court, when it comes to the law, what's admissible in court? Because I feel like this is a major thing in the case is if that video can be played to jurors, in which it shouldn't, because we all know all the jurors seen the fucking video.
Exactly.
Even if it's not admissible in court, the fucking jurors seen the video.
You can't unsee that. You already seen it. And that's just what I was talking about with the Jay-Z shit. That shit already aired. So everybody's seen it.
Okay, let's say they haven't seen it. Let's just do this hypothetically, just so I can build the narrative that I want to build right now. None of the jurors seen the video. And it's not admissible in court. They have a hearing before, and they're going over evidence, they're going over witnesses, and the judge says, you know what? Nah, I don't like how this video was obtained, and I don't like how it's put in the public, so we're not going to show that in the public's eye. So, now that that's off the table, 100%, that's off the table. What do you have after the video?
Nothing.
An Instagram post by Diddy saying he's sorry for what he did in the fucking video. That's why it don't make no fucking sense. Because even if the shit is unadmissible, there's still a video after with him admitting to what's in the video.
True. Yeah, you got a fucking point, though.
You see what I'm saying?
Fucking point. Hold on. New say, why does that matter? I thought he bought the tape. He bought the video. And that's what they say. But at the same time, New, did he buy the whole fucking hard drive? No. You know what I'm saying? They gave him what he wanted and had some on the backup. They had some on the backup. You know what I'm saying? That's why it kind of does matter. You know what I'm saying? That footage he got a copy of it, put it that way. He didn't get the fucking hard drive. That sound like I'm talking about Kanika Jenkins again. But yeah, that's what that is. But I like the way you just broke that down, YJ, because yeah, you can take it down, or you can say these jurors never seen that footage, which we know that would be straight bullshit. But I get the narrative you try to paint. They still haven't seen Diddy apologize for what he did. They still seeing people talk about the apology. They still hearing people talk about the video that they saw. These people know that Diddy did something to this lady. So fuck that goddamn video, man. Fuck it.
and yeah, New, I know that's not the big ace in the hole is that video. But when you're dealing with jurors, when you're dealing, the emotion of it, you're talking about a person's character. You're talking about how a person acts. There's going to be character witness. They're going to be, Stevie J going to come up there and say, this man changed my life, in which he did change Stevie J's life. But it's just... Said what?
He turned him into a punk.
Oh, shit. I won't deny that Stevie J been turned down. I ain't gonna, but I'm gonna get out there. But when it comes down, yeah, it's just they bring up other shit. If it's a Twitter post, if we got a police brutality case in front of us, and the policeman who killed somebody got on his Twitter 3 years ago, fuck niggers, then that's gonna be brought up in court. That's gonna be admissible in the courtroom because that goes to your character. That's I think where I'm going with that.
Yeah, absolutely. And if it's true about the inner workings and the evil higher powers, a lot of people said, Diddy was trying to sue, some of the companies that he was involved with.
Oh yeah.
And say, no, you can't do that. We're gonna come for you now. If that's the case, Diddy going down, man. You know, it did get to a point where Diddy thought he was that nigga because he was a billionaire. But you got to realize what helped you get to that point. And like New would say, nigga, you signed your life over to the devil, nigga. Yeah. So that's a lifetime contract. And your soul belongs. Let me stop. Let me fucking stop. Let me get that shit out, man.
New say if he get charged for trifling, that vid gonna be golden. The trafficking. Yeah, if they get him on that, and I'm hearing some things about underage and all this, but our boss sent me the original, PDF of what's going on, but I haven't really looked into it. I haven't been keeping. I've just been seeing timelines, and that was the one thing that stood out was this whole defense lawyer and what he said. And the thing about the defense lawyer is the defense lawyer spoke on a documentary and already painted the narrative of them trying to bring a black man down in this documentary. So when it comes to the state, that plays into the state's narrative, actually, when it comes to it. So I don't know if that was a good thing for the lawyer to have done that and made statements in a documentary publicly. Because if you're trying to say, oh, Homeland Security dropped this video and they leaked this information, why did they leak this to the public? They're trying to paint him as. But at the same time, you went beforehand on a documentary so it's like one of those things. You're saying someone can't do something in public, but you doing something in public as well, painting a picture about the state, about Homeland Security, about, so it kind of cancels each other out at that point.
Yeah. It's going to come to a point where we got to stop using the word allegedly with P. Diddy because there's too many people coming out with goddamn stories about him, man. Like you can't make this shit up. These people saying the same shit about Diddy. Not just one, not just two. Hundreds of people got stories about Diddy that sound fucking similar. So for those who think that this is some bullshit, man, you gotta stop that shit. When the truth is in front of you, when it's laid in front of you, man, quit digging behind it and shit. Niggas right now. Shit. Fuck the goddamn video. Fuck the alleged shit. Nigga, Diddy, evil motherfucker. And my thoughts does not, how you say it? My thoughts does not portray or reflect on the bank channel. This
The views and opinions of Boss Man Blake do not reflect the views and opinions of Bank Music.
But my opinion is the truth. How about that?
Hey, I'll let you have it. I'll let you have it right here on this one. I'll let you have it, brother. But yeah, definitely we about to hit 2 hours in this thing. We went a little further than we thought, but hey, all in good convo.
Yeah, most definitely, man. But yeah, we'll appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. And of course, we'll be back here again next Tuesday. Same time. Well, of course, it'll be 8 o'clock, but we had to get started a little late. With my brother getting prepared for his motherfucking vacay, damn it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm about to be on that road, hit that road trip one time. I told her, we got to be in the car together for 10 hours. That ain't never happened. So it's gonna be interesting. I told her, I got 1 hour, you got 1 hour. The Bluetooth, after that 1 hour run up, that Bluetooth is mine. And I get to listen to what I want to listen to.
Damn, bro, that's
you get 1 hour. You said what?
That's a long ass trip, bro. Shit.
10 hours. 10 hours. I said, we not stopping. They got these little cups. You can I'm just but we ain't having no layovers or nothing like that. 10 hours straight. God damn it. In the car. Bluetooth.
Yeah, I'm going on my staycation too. You know what I'm saying? I don't go.
Oh yeah. You deserved it, man. You've been working hard all year, man, doing from the social media to everything, man. We both, man, we both deserve it, man. So
I'm gonna use my staycation to put out more content. Ain't that some shit?
Hey, I'm gonna be popping up now and then. I ain't gonna be on radio silence. I definitely I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get.
Man, you better not do shit. Hey, she'll slap you right in that bald head. The fuck are you doing?
You hear that? It's my birthday, motherfucker. But no, man, I ain't never been to no beach, man. I've never seen a beach with my own two eyes. So I'm from Kansas City, and I just never did. Like it's not a rare thing for people in Kansas City to not go to a beach. I'm just throw that out there.
Of course.
So I've never seen a beach in my lifetime. I've never just been on the beach with the sand. And I told my baby girl, I said, look, I'm gonna be at the beach with some sandals on, with socks on, motherfucker. Goddamn.
Hey, that's normal for black people, bro.
Yeah, you know how we do, man. Hey, I ain't finna be out here. I got to walk all the way, man. I go to a restaurant or anything. I'm not walking to no restaurant just open toes out. Now, come on now. I get to the beach, get in my little chair, then I take my socks off right there at the beach. That's it.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. We're gonna go ahead and get up out of here. Definitely see y'all next week, Tuesday. Maybe not. Just on vacation, so we may pop up, we may not. I don't think we will. I don't think we should, because it's your fucking vacation.
I don't think it. When I say I'm a pop up, I mean little shorts and shit. Shit like that. But as far as the show go, probably next week it probably ain't going.
Yeah, we're gonna skip next week, so we'll see y'all the following week.
Yeah.
Make sure you come on over to my page. We'll be live on Monday for Grown Folk Talk. And that's it. But, Talking Wild is, I think we're doing a season finale Thursday. So yeah, but I'll be live again next week.
And I will shout out the show y'all did yesterday, because that was a dope fucking show with Redbone / Yellowbone. That was a dope show. I like her diction. She knows how to speak. She knows how to have conversations and things like that. And so that Grown Folks Talk y'all did last night was great. I enjoyed it. I wasn't even playing. I was like, I got a lot of shit to do. Then I was like, let me put this on in the background, and I ain't get shit done. I was in the chat. So, it was definitely it was a good show. So.
Yeah, I definitely appreciate it. But with that being said, man, we're gonna go ahead and get up out of here. So y'all have a good night. And again, we'll see y'all in a couple of weeks on the Bank channel, man. With that being said, here is the latest banger. Mix mastered by the genius himself.
You can try to
Karma did it. Put this on your playlist.
Like I wrote this 30,000 feet in the sky, first class in Delta. I just fell closer to God.
You can try to run, but you can't hide. She know everything you done, so you can't lie. Gotta take it like a man, so you can't cry. But at the same time, deal with it now. But this is what living's about, and it's your turn right now.
I am him.
Bet you next time you will pipe down.
Know the one.
Now that karma came back,
Bitch, you made your bed, time to lay in it. Cause it ain't no pending case, don't think you got away with it. You think you slick as a can of oil, but what you ain't getting. That when she come get you, that bitches ain't missing. AAR, no young, but still MA. The time to reap what you sow is gonna come one day. The demons that you running from is the demons that you made. Be careful the ditch you dig for niggas, that might be your grave. Be careful how you handle niggas when you up and getting paid. Now they up the tables flipping, they call a spade a spade. See Miss Karma, a faithful bitch, she never running late. She never mentioned the dirt you did, she put it back in your face. Them same lies you told them folks gonna be back on your plate. Don't throw your hand and then my nigga show me your poker face. Cause even the broken clock gonna be right at least twice a day. Cause even the broken clock gonna be right at least twice a day. Uno, the one.
She know everything you done, so you can't lie. Gotta take it like a man, so you can't cry. But at the same time, deal with it now. But this is what living's about. next time you will pipe down. Now that karma came back round.
Look, and as time goes on, this tit for tat getting ridiculous. It's time to move on. This trust that's been broken so many times that it must have been broken so many times. Them cuffs have bent, then the trust get lost, then it plummets to a labyrinth of emotion. That passion that we had was explosive, but it was short-lived. Tainted by this ordeal, played myself for more thrills. So in the foreseeable future, me and you cannot build. Thinking to myself like this is not real. Nothing was the same, put up a block shield. Rebounds ain't work, I'm on a block still. It's my admission of guilt, permission to vent. Don't nothing part the author from script, that's off the rip. Now I'm tripping, now I'm flipping off the turnbuckle, not your huckleberry. This shit fucking scary. We done been through the highs, we done been through the lows. Right back where we started, this shit is a fucking joke. Come on.
You can try to run, but you can't hide. She know everything you done, so you can't lie. Gotta take it like a man, so you can't cry. But at the same time, deal with it now. But this is what living's about. And it's your turn right now. Bet you next time you will pipe down. Now that karma came back. I hope you know it ain't no end date. You better think, and that's regardless what your friends say. No kid play, it's gonna be consequences to every choice that we make. You're gonna be jumping fences, trying to find an escape. But any time of the day, see that time it'll wait. That's when regret kicks in and your mind start to break. But you keep living life like everything's okay, but it ain't. So you keep living life shade, and it's crazy. You really think you got away, and that's amazing. The fact that you don't think she on the way. You did a lot of people wrong, and it's been so long. And you just tried to move on, that's when everything changed. Now sunny days brought pain. You fell in love and you got played. It's just a part of the game. Now on your heart is a stain. Not a hard part, it will never change. You can try to run, but you can't hide. She know everything you done, so you can't lie. Gotta take it like a man, so you can't cry. But at the same time, deal with it now. But this is what living's about. And it's your turn right now. Bet you next time you will pipe down. Now that karma came back round.